Okay, guys, since we have brand new apartments, brand new tub here, that for some odd reason always seems to have this weird off-white ring around here, I figured, let's bless it. We already did a bath bomb from Twisted Allure. Let's do something from Lush. Now, my dear friend Natalie sent me 2 of the Lush reusable bubble bars, and I have been dying to try this one, because it is one of my favorite scents. If I can get it out of the bag. Got it. It is the Jester bubble bar that was released for Christmas. Yes, normally has a blue ribbon with a bow around it, but that is going to make it extremely soggy when you're trying to dry it out. So the blue ribbon is not on him. Hello, I am the Jester. Okay, so now what you use, how to use this bad boy. Take him, hold him underneath the running water, and you can use half of him, all of him. He's hard as a rock, like a bath bomb. He is completely 100% reusable. You don't have to use the whole thing. His scent description is a nice citrusy, bright smell. It is the same exact scent as the Bright Side bubble bar. You know, the one that looks like the same size as Comforter, but it's orange and yellow? The same exact scent that's of that regular, everyday bath bubble bar that you can buy on the everyday line is the same scent as a Jester bubble bar that you could only get around Christmas time. They put him out this year for Christmas. Actually, technically I have to say last year because this is already 2017. So they put him out for the Christmas release of 2016, and he's awesome. I mean, look at, he's got shimmery glitter on his head. He's beautiful. He's pretty. He just smells really good. He's really like a pick-me-up type scent. And I am so happy to be able to demo this for you guys right now. If you have earbuds in your ears, I suggest you yank them. Let's turn to the faucet. Okay, that is my crappy water pressure. We'll make it work though. Alright, are we ready? Say goodbye to our Jester bubble bar. Now remember, reusable. You can take him out, sit him down somewhere, and let him dry up. The best thing that you can do with a reusable is when you're done using him, go ahead and slip him into the toothbrush holder so he stands upright and dries. And then you'll get more than one use out of him. Oh wow, look at our watercolor already. He almost feels like he's going to like break right off the stick. He's so heavy. Already we're getting different colored water, so it's orangey right now. I have the water steaming hot. And we got some bubbles. Not a lot, but we got some so far. This is the first bubble bar that I've ever done in this tub. I've done just squeezing some shower gel in it and making a bubble bath out of it, like the first night we were here, just so Boogie could have a little bubble bath. And basically I've just been using the shower because it's been hectic. The move has been crazy. This is what we have thus far. Just a light ring of bubbles. And it looks like we're getting some. I still have a whole lot of Jester left. I don't know if I'm going to use all of Jester, or if we're just going to let him just use most of them. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm trying to like evenly do it. There's no way to evenly do this. He's so oddly shaped. But he's so cool and he smells so like bright and citrusy, and he definitely is like a nice wake up. And I am so exhausted right now, so I need this because I have to wake up and finish unpacking. Just so that way we can at least clear our bed off and get some sleep. Really, really, really nice scent, I gotta say that, man. I love the Bright Side smell. It is one of my favorite bubble bars. You think we should just stop for a second, see what we get? Now, we'll probably get 2 uses out of him. I mean, I could keep going, but I guess we'll stop for a second. Let's see what we're gonna get. I'm just gonna rest them over here on top of my empty jar of squish that I used up last night. I was playing in the tub with the MERMAIDIA squish, which is kind of like fun. There we go. I'm just going to let it go just like that to see how well it works. So the squish stuff that I got from MERMAIDIA was like fun. And I was playing with it last night in the shower, just, you know, using it as a regular kind of like wash, like bubble bath type feel. Like soap. I was using it as like regular soap, let's put it that way. I loved it. I really got a kick out of it. And it was cherry scented, so it was one of my favorites. Look, I think we're getting a nice amount of bubble going on here. I'm not going to do the bubble trick simply because it's annoying. Like, see the thing right up here? When I go to do it, I'll show you right now. I have to hold this down and then attempt it. And then it goes everywhere. Because the insides of this is right here at the very tip. So if I don't want my shower going on, I have to do that. Which is the same basic water pressure that I'm doing just like that. So I'm just going to see how it works. And basically my whole channel is about how it's going to look in your tub. And most people have a regular water pressure tub like that. They don't have that nice Niagara Falls that I had going before. But let's go ahead and let's watch it fill. We still have that pretty orange color going over there. And I think we got a nice little amount of bubbles for using, you know, 90% of the bar. That's all we got left right there. It's still kind of thick. I could probably use the rest of them. But I think that's pretty cool. And pretty much what you want to do is, like, you know, move your bubbles out of the way. And swish it with your hands and all that stuff to build up your bubble. See our watercolor? Isn't that pretty? The cool thing is when you go to use the Bright Side Bubble Bar, that is available all over. You can buy it in the store. You can get it online. It's all year round. It's there. It's the same color and everything. So you get the same color payoff. And it's really cool. I'm making you guys dizzy. I'm sorry. So you can do it, you know, one of two ways. You can swishy it and do it that way. You can run underneath water. It doesn't really matter how you do it. It's your friggin' bath, you know? But I tend to like to just run underneath the water and let it do its thing, because we got a nice amount of bubble just by doing nothing. I mean, I could go nuts and I could swoosh it with my arms like crazy and tire myself out, but I got a whole fucking house to unpack. I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to get tired before I get in my bath and relax, you know? I mean, I got a bottle of wine waiting for me, you know, I want to just kick back, have a glass of wine, and relax in the tub. I honestly don't feel like working myself out before I relax, you know? I think we got a really good height on it, though. Like, look at the height I got. So I gotta say, alright, the move sucked. It was really hard and really stressful. It took us, like, almost 5 days to complete everything, going from... We only moved an hour away. So going back and forth and driving all over and trying to get all the boxes in the truck and trying to get it all, you know, put together and packing up the very last little bits that we never packed when we should have was really stressful. But the new place is not all that bad. I mean, it's real small. This is really cool. I like the way the bubbles came out. It's real small and not a lot of my stuff fits. So we're downsizing. We're doing the minimalistic thing. We're getting rid of a lot of stuff. And we're just gonna try it like that. And for a year, we'll be here in the spot. There you go. Alright, water off. We got a lot of nice, fluffy, frothy bubble from the Lush Jester bubble bar that you see sitting right there. And I still have a big chunk of them left. So I can use them again. I will say the awkwardness of the Jester bubble bar, because when you go to hold him underneath the water, his stick is very flimsy. So he's a little awkward to hold, so you kind of got to really hold him tight. He is kind of awkward. And I feel like his little horns are going to break off and I'm going to find them in the bottom of the tub. But, well, his little hat belly things, whatever you want to call them. These pointy things here on the end, right there. See them? The little pointy things? Yeah, they're kind of breaking. So, trying to get 2 uses out of him might be a little difficult. So, you may just want to, you know, do it a 1-use thing. His set was available on the US site, the Jester gift set, for a brief 10 friggin' minutes. I mean, it was available for 10 minutes. I tried to get my hands on it. I couldn't grab it. It was available, then it wasn't available, then it was available again. It did that 3 to 4 times. I could not get my damn hands on it. I was so upset about it. Boxing Day sale this year sucked. It really sucked. If you were trying to buy from the UK website, you were put into the queue. Some of you waited 12 hours, some of you waited 10 hours. I waited 5 hours the first time, second time I waited 14 hours. It was ridiculous. It was just so unorganized and so not great. And if we would have known a little bit of what would have been going on, I'm sure the whole stress of it would have been relieved a little bit. It was just, you know, you had to get to the store. And for me, who I don't have a store anywhere by me, I could have set it up to where I would have just sent a good friend of mine, you know, some cash on PayPal and said, hey, can you go to the store and try and get me this, 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 and this? And she would have done it for me, no problem. But instead, I told her that I was like, I can't get the Jester sets. You know, I'm really, like, pissed off about that. And I did have one good friend of mine actually sent me a little Christmas gift with some money. And she was like, go get your Jester sets. And when I went back on to grab them, they weren't available. But I did get some other Boxing Day goodies, which you guys are going to see when they get here. So I got some from the UK, and I got some from the US site. You can do this with it, too. And just, you know, just keep doing that in your water, and you will get some bubble. Your best bet is to just run underneath the water. I mean, it works out good just running it. You know, you're going to get more from running it underneath the water than you will from swishing it. But there's a lot of different Lush demos that'll show you swirling them around in the water, or, you know, running them underneath the water, anything like that. Your best bet, run it. Run underneath the water. If a piece breaks off, it breaks off. It's not really a big deal. He will dry out again. Just stick him in your... Look, I got yellow all over my hands. Just stick him in your toothbrush holder or in, like, a little vase or jar or something, and he'll dry out. Within, like, you know, overnight. Overnight, he's going to dry out for you. In order for them to dry out and not stay wet or moist or damp or stay soft, take them out of the bathroom. I'm just going to lay mine over here in the corner until we get out of here, because I have to go get bugs. I think we made a lot of bubble. And I can keep going. I mean, I can keep making bubble. I don't feel like I should have to, though. I mean, I feel like we did really well, and it's really good. But I do have stuff coming from Boxing Day, so you guys can check out, you know, my Boxing Day haul and things that I picked up. I didn't go nuts. Like, I didn't get the whatever gift sets were available. Look how pretty this watercolor is. Alright, it looks a little washed out and a little, like, piss on the friggin' camera, but it's not. It's pretty orange. It looks like pee. It looks like somebody drank way too much Heineken, and that's what you're left with. But no, nobody pissed in my tub, I swear. It's just, the camera's washing it out. It is very orangey. And I like that they did the Jester, but I could not get the Jester gift sets online, and I contacted a dear friend of mine, and I was so excited, and I was like, it's there, it's there, it's there, and it's all available, and da-da-da, and she was like, well, I want to send you a little Christmas gift, so I dropped some money in your PayPal for you. Go nuts, go buy your Jester gift sets. I go back on, they were not available any longer. I was pissed. So I did get a bunch of other items, and you're going to see them. But I did have another dear friend of mine who knew that my interest was the Jester gift sets. Her husband actually ran out to the store on Boxing Day, battled the crowd, and grabbed me the Jester gift set. So, I mean, you guys are going to see it. Once it gets here, you guys are going to see the Jester gift set. I'll do the unboxing. We'll demonstrate all the products again. I will re-demonstrate the Jester bubble bar. And I'll show you everything that was in it. I'll show you the knot wrap and the whole 9 that it's wrapped up in. It is an amazing gift set. I hope they come back with it next year. It just seems like they had some really cool stuff this year, and I don't think it's all going to come back next year. Like, they had the Autumn Leaf Bath Bomb, which seemed extremely fragile. I don't really see that coming back next year, but I'm praying to God it does, because it smelled beautiful. It was very earthy and very nice. They had the Snowy Bubble Bar, which was the same scent. That is extremely moisturizing, by the way. Just to let you know, these bubble bars, the reusables, so far I've used the Santosaurus that was given to me as a gift. And I also did this one, which was given to me as a gift as well. And they're both pretty moisturizing. There's a lot of moisture in them. And the scent is still lingering, like, all over my hand. My hand's semi-dry. It's not fully dry. But I can still smell it all over my skin. So, not bad. I mean, pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I really say Lush is my heart, but my indie companies are my love. Does that make sense to you guys? Lush will always be there for me. Lush will always be my biggest collection, my biggest love and everything. But I have fallen so deeply in love with my indie companies that if Lush did not exist, or if Lush turned to mush tomorrow, And I don't know, in the main 29.5 high street stores, if a water main broke and there was bath bomb goo everywhere, and Lush could no longer create product or exist anymore, I would be okay. I have some amazing, amazing, amazing indie companies out there, and one of which is returning soon, Balm Diggy. Balm Diggy, the 1980s and 90s guru over there who just, that whole era is like her favorite pastime, and she likes to do everything geared to kind of like that era. So she sends you like the snap bracelets in your package and everything, and like little things, you know. This wasn't one of them. This is just kind of like back in the day we used to get these things. So I just saw them again in the store and like freaked out, and I was like, I want them! Reminds me of being a 90s kid, you know. I mean, I was an 80s kid, but you know, I was in my teen years in the 90s. Early 20s, let's put it that way. I'm not that old, give me a break. But I gotta say, for the Jester Bubble Bar, I'm gonna give this one a 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it, really loved it. Now, as we've been talking for 16 minutes now. I believe we filled about 3 or 4 minutes. Now, the bubbles are starting to dissipate. As you can see, like right here and right here, they are dissipating a little bit, but not as much as I would have thought it would have dissipated for a reusable bubble bar. So it's not a regular bubble bar. It's not one that you take and you crumble underneath the faucet. For those of you who don't know, they are more solid. They feel hard as a bath bomb. You can actually bang it and it won't really break. I mean, if you're banging it hard, anything's going to break. But as fragile as it is, you can actually tap it and it's not going to break. But if you go to tap a regular bubble bar, it's going to get a dent in it because it's softer. The reusables are hard as a rock. So you can use them over and over again, hence the term reusable. The ones that you just break a piece off and run underneath your bath water is a one-time use only. So when Lush came out with the reusables, it was really special and really happy and great thing because you're going to get more than one use for the amount of money you're going to spend. Anytime you see a reusable bubble bar from Lush, I would say go for it. I have just recently started using all of them and just ordering them like crazy, and they have one that's available all year round in the US site, and that is the Flamingo, which it smells really good. I really do like it, I gotta say. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of one of their facial wash things. It reminds me of, I think it's called Dark Angels or something like that. It reminds me of that. I don't know why, but it does. It reminds me of like the scent from like the Dark Angels facial scrub stuff. You know how they have Bare Angels face scrub, and it's the peachy looking color ones, kind of beige looking, and then it has like little like flower pieces in it. Then they have the Dark Angels one, which is like, it goes with the cold face soap, the black soap. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit, and I've used that now. I've used 2 of them, but I did them off camera to see if I liked them. Because if I didn't like it, I was going to be like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to tell anybody to go buy it, you know? But I actually did like them, so I ordered myself another one so that I can do it on camera for you guys, and you guys can see it in action, and I really do enjoy Lush's reusables. I love all of their bubble bars. I haven't found one yet that I don't like. And Lush is incredible. You know, no testing on animals type deal, all that stuff. They're turning all their products vegan now, I have heard. I have also heard that majority of the items that you saw on the Lush Kitchen exclusive line are going to wind up in the in the US, my apologies. So we'll be able to get some of them in the US sites. I do know all during Boxing Day there was Twilight shower gel available in the US, but it wasn't listed in the BOGO or the 50% off sale section. You had to go into the shower gels, and it was the gift size ones. That's where you found them in the shower gel, so I did order a couple of those. I have a lot of Twilight still, so I didn't go nuts because I want everybody else to be able to experience it. And I didn't want to hear anybody's loud friggin' mouth of saying, that's why I couldn't get none because you ordered 20 of them. So, you know, kiss my ass, I'm still loaded in Twilight. It's my favorite scent, and if I have the money to purchase it, I'm going to purchase it, and if you don't like it, then just look away, you know? Go watch somebody else's channel. Yeah, I love the people who love to watch channel, hang out with me, and spend time with me, and if you're going to pass a nasty comment about something I say or do, just don't watch. Go watch somebody else. There's many of us out there doing the same thing. Go find somebody else who tickles your fanny that way, you know? And, that's it, really. I mean, this is an awesome bubble bar. I'm more than happy to share this with you and experience this with you guys. I'm jumping in. I am going to grab my glass of wine, and I'm going to actually kick back and relax. This is the first time you'll ever hear me say that I'm going to drink a glass of wine on camera. Because I normally don't do it no more. But, oh, after this move, I need something. I definitely do need something, so I'm gonna go grab a cigarette, grab my ashtray, grab my glass of wine, and kick back and relax. And I apologize for the sound of my fan that's going in the back, but if you want a light while we're filming, you're gonna hear the fan. So, it's connected to my light. I can't, like, shut it off. I know I can unplug it and everything if I take the top thing off the ceiling, but who the hell feels like going up there and doing all that? There you have it. This was the reusable Jester bubble bar, the Christmas edition one. He looks a little beat up now because he's been drenched in the tub. And the bright side scent of the regular bubble bar is what he is. If you get an opportunity to grab one, grab one. I do not think that any of them are available any longer, but there is always eBay, and there are trading forums and everything all over Facebook that you can grab yourselves some of the Christmas products. Everybody gets them buy one, get one free, and then they sell them to you for top dollar. So, there's eBay, there's Facebook groups and things like that, some of which that I belong to are pretty decent. So, yeah, there you have it. There's Macari. You can jump on there and grab one. I would definitely say, you know, spend the money and get yourself one of these, because these are really nice, really cute, and you can get more than one bath out of it. You can get up to 3, I would believe. Me being the gluttonous pig that I am, I'm only going to probably get 2. But you can get up to 3 baths out of them. So, they're worth the money. I mean, what are they, like, US dollar-wise, they were maybe $9, $10, and you're going to get 3 baths out of it, you know? So, it's worth it. Alright, guys, I'm going to end it here, because I want to go relax and kick back for a little while. We have some beautiful orangey-looking water here that looks like somebody pissed in my tub. We got some bubbles still going. I tried to talk long enough so that way you guys can see the bubbles still going. They are still here. They're not as abundant as, say, one of my Bathinity bubble bars would be. But then again, this is a reusable bubble bar. We did not do the entire thing. We did half of it. And since it's reusable work, I'm going to do half of it again later. Now, first bubble bar here in the tub. Worked out pretty damn well. Did not have to do the trick. I'm pretty happy. It's a very awkward tub, so filming is going to be a little different. Just for a little while until I get used to it. And then we'll go back to doing these awesome demos again, man. So, bear with me. Hang out with me. I'm going to be going live on Facebook soon. Possibly this weekend. We're going to go live for a couple of hours. I'm thinking maybe like 2 hours or so. We'll go live and I can talk and hang out with all of you as if we were all in the room together. And answer a bunch of questions, or, you know, we could talk about a bunch of topics. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm there, I'm game, and I will most likely be doing that over the weekend. So, love yous all. Hit that subscribe button down below right there, or right about now you should be able to push my face, and that's your subscription. But I love you. Please go ahead and check out the rest of my videos if you are missing me. And if you really, really miss me, my information is going to be in the Dropbox down below, beneath Jamie's information, where you can still donate to her if you want to help her out. She has been able to rent herself a place to live, and she is setting up with, you know, trying to get herself some furniture and things like that, and beds for the kids, and herself and everything. So, hey, if you want to be generous, you want to drop a $5 in, she has a GoFundMe account that she is, you know, more than grateful. And you can drop her a quick $5 to put towards her trying to get some furniture and some forks and spoons and everything you need to move into a new place when you have nothing because you lost it all in a fire. So I most definitely encourage, please check out that Dropbox. The information for Jamie is there. Also, you can send her items, anything like that. There's information all down there for you. There's my information underneath. I've stopped listing my P.O. Box address simply because it is an hour away and I really hate going to it. I still have it, of course, so if you have something going there for me, a card, letter, anything like that, it is perfectly fine. I will be alerted when it gets there, and I will go down there and get it. But if you want to send me something, there is another address there, and you can send it there. It'll basically go to my husband's, you know, my husband's job area. It'll be over there, because I'm trying to transition to a new address. Once again, because tis is my life, you know? Everything's hectic. Nothing can go smooth for the Agrells, ever. But I love yous all. I miss you guys to death, and I really want to come on a lot more and do a lot more videos. I'm just in the midst of the move and the pack and the whole nine, and we're unpacking. So the unpacking now is the last of it, and the decorating is happening at the same time of the unpacking. So pretty soon we'll have it all up and running, and I'll be able to show you the before, because I did film a little clip of before we put everything into the apartment, and you guys get to see it bare boned. Then we bleached it, and then we brought everything over, and then you'll see it all decorated and pretty and nice. Most of you have already seen my unboxing videos of my makeup products and stuff that I picked up at Ulta, and you can see part of my bedroom and Skyrim on the TV. But I love yous. I miss yous to death, man. You guys really keep me going and really keep me happy, and I cannot wait to get in full swing of things and get more comfortable with filming in my new bathroom here and my bath Fitter. That's what that is. And look, we brought him. The strainer is here. Yes, Fred the showerhead is here. We just have not hooked him up yet. So, love yous all. Have a good evening, and I shall talk to you guys again tomorrow night. Bye, guys.